a bunch of projects sitting out here. Today I'm going to try to get this thing officially running. I'm going to bypass the lift pump, and then I'm also going to redo the timing. So I'll probably leave the lift pump in there until I know it starts, so I'm not just endlessly cranking it. Pull the vacuum pump off so far. It's sitting right there, comes in the back of the motor. I'm going to grab my other timing components, pull out that glow plug, put this at top dead center, and then I'm going to time this thing back, maybe a tooth or two, as I was a little overzealous with advancing that. Hopefully it'll crank up and won't give me too much issue. So the coolant loop is done. That was, I think I covered that in the last video. Once this thing starts running, then it's time for the exhaust, which I'm just going to have turbo right out the fender, I'm thinking. So I got a few places that should be able to help me with that. Cam is locked out. That's timed correctly. The engine should be timed correctly at the moment. I'm going to recheck that with another welding rod. But my pump time, yo, that's like flipped 180. I don't know how that happened. Probably just amateur hour on my part. So I'm going to rotate that clockwise to come back around, and then there's a hole you can see right in there in the top of that deal. You're supposed to put this, there's a special cut in this pulley mount, and you're supposed to actually put this in there and pin it. So I'm so far off, I can't even pin that yet. So I'm gonna rotate this over in the proper direction with the wrench, and then put this in it. Make sure my base timing on the engine is correct, and then attempt to retime this. I did notice something else that was kind of concerning, so let me put that wrench on there, tighten that up a little bit. Cool, that's good enough. So the pump, watch how axially it goes in. It twists inward, not just clockwise, but goes in. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the pump itself. So you can see that goes inward. I don't know, maybe there's nothing wrong, that's just how it works when it's out of tension. I'm just a little spooked about that, so take that for what you will. Crankshaft is timed. Camshaft is timed. Pump timed. I'm gonna throw the belt on, tensioners, all that, and let's see if this thing will crank up. It's about as close as I could get it. I think it's about dead on. I'm gonna connect the battery and try to prime and fire this thing up. I'm gonna leave the cam cover off just in case if I have to do this again. That's kind of a pain to take on or take off, excuse me. I really hope this thing starts. This has been such a pain with the timing. All right, give it a few seconds of glow plugs. Here we go. Try it again. Jeez. Come on, bro. All right, breaking out the jumper cables for another round. I'm almost wondering, is it getting too much or not enough fuel? So I might have to crack the injector line caps and then see if those are bled correctly. And I put my key somewhere. Okay, so it's kind of weird. I'm not getting any smoke whatsoever. Not even unburnt fuel. So I guess let's try glow plugs and go again. Okay, I'm gonna crack those injector caps, make sure it's getting fuel, and let's try this again. That's enough with this one for today. The motor's making some weird metallic sound as we were trying to start it with starting fluid. And yeah, I think that's just a good time to call it quits. So what's weird is it's still in time. After rotating the motor over by hand, nothing touches. So I'm just really curious as to see, what's going on with that. So catch you guys in the next episode.